So, since all of you wanted a tutorial on the last video, I'm going to be doing it for the observerless 2x hidden staircase. So, yeah, this is very resource efficient and should be a pretty simple build. So, I will be going a little bit more slow paced on this tutorial today for purposes for people that find it easier to follow along with slower paced tutorials. If you would like to speed this up, please consider going into the settings in the video and increasing the playback speed. That helps a lot. So yeah, let's get on with the video. And I will be wearing my Technoblade skin for a bit because Technoblade is now sadly gone. And yeah, the MC community is pretty devastated about it, including me. So yeah, he may forever live in our hearts. So yeah, on with the video. Just going to be building this slightly above so I can get a good reference. So we're going to be starting out with our piston layout. So I want 4 pistons right here facing upwards, and then 2 pistons down here. Or actually, sorry, remove those. We actually don't need those. And there are fireworks outside because of 4th of July, so yeah, just do not mind those if you can hear them. But these are our stairs. We just need this many, and then we want 2 sticky pistons right here, and then 2 normal pistons going towards those, and then 2 pistons right here. 2 normal pistons facing back. So, before we actually move on, this is the tutorial materials that I'll be using, and mostly what you will need is just that these blocks are completely optional. If you would like to separate your circuits, then go right ahead. But yeah, that's all. So, comparators, repeaters, some floor blocks, a wooden button, very important that it is wooden, some stairs, building blocks, which is these 4 blocks, sticky pistons, normal pistons, a minecart with a chest, a rail, some redstone torches, some hoppers, a dropper, and some dust. So yeah, let's move on. So we want this same thing that we did down here, but 2 more above here, and then 2 more right beside those. Over here we want the same thing, just like this, and then our floor blocks just like this. Now we're going to do our extenders on the side. So we want 3 pistons just like this, and then a floor block, and then 3 pistons here, 3 sticky, same with that one if I did not mention, and then a floor block. And then right next to that, next to our extenders, we're going to place a sticky piston and then a floor block. Same thing on the other side. Right above these sticky pistons, place a piston, a sticky piston, and then a floor block. Just like that. Now I can remove that temporary block. Didn't really need to be there, just for me. And now we can start with our input circuit. So we're going to place our wooden button there, 2 torches, 1 there, 1 here, and then another block right there. And then we can extend this, and this will make us start on our green circuit. 2 repeaters, and then 1 more repeater here. So now we're going to want to place a block below this. I want to grab our dust, place dust there, and then dust here. What we're actually going to do right after we place our repeater here, we're going to get a more complicated part of the door out of the way. So, we're going to want to grab our rail, our minecart with chest, our dropper, and our hoppers, and we're going to get the most annoying part out of the way. So, place a temporary block down here. We want a dropper going upwards, a hopper, and then our temporary block. We want a hopper going into that temporary block. Can remove that, place dust right here, can break that for now. Remove this piston, place a temporary block here, place a rail, place your minecart with the chest, break the rail and the block, and then it'll fall right onto that hopper. That is what you need. Make sure not to move this entity, because if you move the entity, then it'll mess up the door. Now we can place our dust back and our block, and then our piston. Now we do not need our rail, our dropper, or our hopper anymore. Now we need to place a block here and a comparator. Place a singular item into this. You can use our rail from earlier if you would like to, and place it into this dropper. Place a block, a redstone torch, a block above that torch, a torch on the side, and a torch facing upward. Then place a wool or building block right there, and two more building blocks right next to that. One going off of the torch and one going off of the block. Place two repeaters facing towards our stairs, and then two more wool. Place one more block, like pretty much below that floor block, and then place one repeater. This will power that piston. Now we can get on with the other stuff. So we're going to want a 4-tick repeater right here. This is actually going to be our blue circuit, and also we do not need the comparator anymore. And then we want to place a repeater, a 4-tick repeater right here, a block there, a block there, and a block there. Place a redstone dust right there, and then a torch right here. Before you place this torch, just know that these will spaz out a little bit. It's completely normal. This is a burnout. Just wait for that to stop. Now, this repeater is a update repeater. You do not need to attach anything off of this unless if you'd like to modify the door. So now, we will need to place 2 extra floor blocks right here, so we can power these pistons. What did I have there? It doesn't matter. But now we will link 3 blocks below this one. 3 there. And put redstone dust on top of each of those. Place 2 blocks there, and another block there, and place 2 repeaters going into that floor block and that other block that we placed. Now below our floor blocks, we want 2 extra wool. Place a piece of dust there, and a redstone repeater. Off of that repeater, place another block, and then a piece of dust. Go a block below, place the dust there, we need to go a block below because there will be a torch here later that would interfere if we place this right here. So place it below, go another block up, and then place a block there, and then a repeater going into that block. Now we will be powering these pistons. So now what we need to do is we need to temporarily remove this block right here, and that is just temporary because we need to butt a piston. So now, sorry for the voice crack, we place 2 blocks here. Make sure not to move the entity. And then right over here, we need to place a repeater there and a repeater here. That will go off of this block and will power the piston that we need to place right here. So we need to place a upwards facing piston and a wool block there. We can place our wool block back. It might power the piston. That's fine. Can fix that later. Or actually, we can fix that right now. Actually, I recommend that you fix that right now. It's very important. Place a dust there, so you had before, and then our repeater back. That still butted that piston. Remove the comparator. Oh my god, the fireworks. It's kind of going insane right now. Take our item, make sure it's there. Remove the comparator so it doesn't update. Place this back. And put our dust. And that will not update. And it'll power that again. So we were fine. Sorry for a little bit of confusion there for a second. Take our item out. And then place our comparator back. And then we can put our item back. And just for safety, update that. Doesn't matter what you put in there. Okay. And now we can continue. Some blocks might have been misplaced during that. If they did, just place them back. It's alright. So now we are going to do the last part of our door, which is the second burnout circuit. This will be part of our blue circuit. Place a 4-tick repeater on a block going off of this. A block there. A repeater above this block. Then place another block. That was loud. Place a dust there. A torch here. That's why we made that go lower. A block there, and then dust. And then place a normal piston right here. That will update the torch. It's just an updated piston. And just making sure we are not missing anything. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, and if we give the button a push, we did forget something. Give me a second. Okay, sincere apologies. Forgot to place the torch there. That powers that. So now we should be fine. Hopefully you didn't activate that. If you did, please unbud the piston. And then place the wool back. And then place that. Make sure this didn't activate. Update it. Did it activate? No. Okay, and then place our comparator back. So yeah, just in case you didn't notice, there's a torch there. Yeah, that was missing. Anyways, now the door should work. And there you go. The door is working. Good as new. Can place our floor blocks. Alright, and there you go. That is the door completely done. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, that's pretty much all. Just one more check. And there you go. The door's done. Anyways, like I was saying, thank you so much for watching. Happy 4th of July, if it is 4th of July for you. And yeah, the fireworks outside are a celebration. So yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.